Hello everybody and welcome back to BoroB's channel. And my oh my, do I have some big news for you. That man that we affectionately call Papi G, Pep Guardiola, has signed a massive bumper, not a massive deal, a 2-year extension bumper deal for Manshaki, the UAE consortium. I'm just joking. Manchester City, the other team in Manchester, he has signed a new 2-year extension. And why is this big news? This is big news not only for the world of football, for us Chelsea fans as well, because that lessens the opportunity for us to win a title. Because we know that whenever Pep Guardiola is managing a team, they're automatically favorites, or at least in the top 3 contenders for the title. And that is surprising. It's surprising because, let's be fair, he hasn't looked happy. He's been looking depressed. He had some personal tragedy. I know that his mother passed away from the coronavirus, I believe, and I really hope that he recovers, Pep, and he's able to withstand whatever comes with such a tragedy. But he did seem a bit depressed for a while, and I was a bit surprised because I thought personally that he would perhaps take a break, maybe a year break next year from football, and then sort of reassess and then come back to management. But it's big news for Man City because this means that they're, even if they go through transition, they have Pep. That means that they will challenge automatically. They have the best manager in the world. It's also big news because Kevin De Bruyne will stay, I think now. It's likely that he will stay. Raheem Sterling will stay. Some of their big guns will stay. And the development of likes of Foden and Ferran Torres will come along very nicely. And that's really, really positive news for Manchester City. And because they gave him a 2-year contract, it's not a minor deal, so he's gonna stay beyond this season another 2 years, or is it another 3, something like that, and which means they'll back him for sure. But there are some concerning details for Man City, because let's be honest, man, we've been looking at City for a while. Even though their points have been their points on the table are not that bad so far this season, we have to be honest with what we look at, and they look like a much more of a regressive team rather than a progressive team. They're a reactive team. Reason being, like, there's a stat whereby when they won the title, they would win the ball back after every 8 passes. So the opposition would pass the ball 8 times and they would win the ball back within those 8 passes. However, the average has changed now to 20, which is more than double the amount of passes the opposition is allowed, which to me means either that their pressing, the level of pressing has lowered, or they have made a conscious decision to step back, which is very unlike Pep. We've seen Pep for a long time, and he doesn't like to play that kind of reactionary football. But he has recently, and that could be a tactical decision, but that's for sure something that Man City would have to work on. And maybe the contract situation wasn't helping the players or Pep either. Now that the situation is sorted, Man City can get back to normal, and that's bad news for all of us, including Chelsea for sure, because Man City remain firm when it comes to challenging for the title. Even if they go through a transition, they have Pep. And when you have Pep, you're automatically challenging for the title. He has proven in his career that even if he does not finish, I think the lowest he finished is 4th with Man City, or was it 3rd his first season. And that just proves, like, wow, how good he is. And it just proves that even if they go through transition, let's say, they'll challenge. And we're seeing so far they're keeping up with the challengers this season, and they are definitely one of the favorites now. And this is big news for every other team because, man, this is unprecedented for sure. And the other thing, another area where Man City fans will be concerned is the amount of pressing by Liverpool. When Liverpool started under Klopp, they were winning the ball back every 15 passes. So the opposition were allowed 15 passes before they were winning the ball back. But their pressing over the last 2 years has been unprecedented and very impressive. It's sort of prime Klopp, if you will. And they're winning the ball back every 7 passes. So that average is so impressive. One of the main reasons why they are able to keep control of every game, and they're able to always win every game, grind out results, and seem like they're always in charge. And this is something that Man City will have to fight against. And this news of Pep Guardiola signing the new contract is massive. Anyways, the next game for Man City is a ginormous game against his arch rival Jose Mourinho against Tottenham Hotspur, and this game will determine who's ahead in the title race. Is it Man City? Is Tottenham having a bit of a fluky time or a lucky time, if you will, with the fixtures they're having, or is Man City not the force they were? If Tottenham win, if Spurs win, that proves that they are right up there. They are ready for the title. And if Man City win, they're showing that no, we are still here. We are ready for the title. And what Spurs have done is they took advantage of smaller teams. But once we get our act back together, we will challenge for the title. And this is a massive game, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the whole Guardiola situation. I'm amazed, to be honest, personally, that he signed a new contract. Horrible news for Chelsea, because this man is a winner, and a winner's thing, which potentially means that we have less of a chance to win the league. Not just this year, I'm not talking about this year, but years afterwards as well. Because he's not one to, I don't think he's going to get sacked. There's no chance. So Guardiola is staying. The whole of football is concerned. Man City fans are happy. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm going to get back, and after the Chelsea game, until then,